What's good, guys? Don's Gaming here. Today I am back for another interview, but different kind of title, because last title it was just interviewing the team names, Solo Laner, Lotad. This time I'm calling it Community Interview, because we're adding this onto the Community Chat series. And today I am interviewing the one and only Cass, ADC from Sharpest Agency. What's up?
What's up, bro?
And hi,
How we doing?
Janice. Hi, Janice. Janice is always the first one onto my streams. It's
Jesus
mental.
Christ, it's fucking quick today.
I know. He's usually a couple of minutes late.
He was like sitting there waiting for it.
He didn't even know it was going on. But yeah, I'm
Just
good.
sitting there waiting.
And how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. Not too bad. Could be bad, could be worse. You know. A lot of things went down today. A lot
Yeah.
of strange things.
It's up to you if you want to mention it.
Just like I said, ask the question if you want to. To ask and I'll answer. Waiting to be
Well,
answered.
obviously, shit went on today. No one will know about it because community chat is technically tomorrow. But as I've got someone from the team here today, I will ask you, something has happened with your team. Would you like to inform us of what has happened?
Joy has left the team.
Any reasons why, or
Disagreements with teammates. That's all I'm going to say.
probably the best thing? It'd be a bit too harsh to just mention names right now.
Disagreements with one teammate in particular.
So obviously this is a setback for your team, correct?
But it's not a step forward, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think your team will cope from the loss, or do you think...
But it's going to be hard to replace Joy and like to find with a better player. It's going to be difficult because Joy was a really good fucking player. Me and him basically were the carries of the team. Yeah, I know ADC, mid, Shaka carrying, like, but we were. That's what we were. We literally, the other three's job was to do their job and make sure we had the tools to carry them, basically.
Pretty much. That was how your team was, because you've got some teams where it's like the solo laner and jungle carry, or sometimes it is the mid and the jungle carry. But for you two, it's like everyone was just doing their job. They're not the best, they're not the worst. They're doing their job to basically not get behind so that you two can get ahead and win your team the games. So
Even
obviously,
though we only had like one training session together, but we still were undefeated on that roster, so it's a shame that we couldn't expand on the synergy more.
that is true. So obviously now you're looking for a mid laner. What kind of, out of everyone in the community, plus like some people who have already left the community, who would you say would be the best choice, or like best person to invite as a mid laner instead of Joey?
Best piece to the puzzle, best fit for the team. Or who's the choices? What's my choices?
Well, you've got Bay, you've got Ollie from Toxic Jungle, you've got Janice, you've got me who's played mid, you've got Eddie who's played mid, you've got Jack who's played mid, and you've got Ray. I think there may have been a few more that's played mid, but can't mention them yet as they haven't really been invited to the community yet.
Well, if we're going for someone who hasn't been invited yet, you didn't mention them, I just remembered them. I'd maybe say Aaron.
Oh crap, no, yeah, no, I was meant to say Aaron as well, because he got, he was kicked from the community. So yeah, add Aaron into it.
I'd probably say Aaron just because he's probably the best fit. Because, you know, him and Brandon, when they get along quite well. And then he's vocal as well. He doesn't get tilted anymore, so, you know, it
True.
just adds and he is mechanically quite good at the game.
Okay, so say if you couldn't pick up Baron or you couldn't find another mid lane, do you think a roster change may be in need, or do you think maybe you might try and invite people for other places to move others?
Well, I want to keep Lotad solo just because he's putting so much work. I want to keep Delson jungle because Delson wants to play jungle and that's it. And Lloyd, his best role is support, so I'm not going to move someone out that best role. And well, I'm an
You're
ADC, I can't
ADC.
play mid. I can't play mid, so we've got no choices. We've got to find a mid, otherwise this team isn't going to work.
Pretty much. Unless you find new teammates, I guess.
There's always that. Jack, hurry the fuck up and get out of retirement already.
Oh. So obviously, we won't mention Joey as much in this episode as he's not in your team anymore. Who do you think is the weakest link so far in your team, and why? Like, it doesn't have to just be skill-wise, it can be teamwork, so by that I can kind of guess who your answer could be.
Lloyd, probably.
Oh, not who I kind of guessed.
His game knowledge really needs work, and like, he's listening to calls. Like, yeah, he does listen, but you have to say it like 3 times for him to listen to it. So, you know, I love playing with him. He's been him playing pretty well together. We get along really quite well. But you know, it's just some stuff that he needs to work on, pretty much.
Yeah. See, at my point, I honestly would have thought you might have said Lotad due to the fact of not talking.
Yeah, Lotta does his job correctly, like, so they just don't have to say much.
That is true. But Dean says a lot when he starts moving.
But that's your team dynamic. The Dean is one of your like priority shot callers with Giannis, I would guess. So like that's the way your team is, and our team, I'm just basically a dictator.
So,
what I say goes.
not including yourself, who do you think puts in the most work out of the other three?
What do you mean by work?
As in, like, so you not like training off camera, not training off without the team. I mean, during the game, yeah. So say if you've got Delsin with whoever you have in mid, new, Lotad on his own, Lloyd and you in your duo lane. During like the start and the finish, who do you think has put in the most, not like effort, but who's put more into the game, like helped out the team more?
Well, you can't really say anything. I don't even say myself if I was allowed to, because we have put the same amount of effort in. It's a team game. You win as a team, you lose as a team. No one plays better than another person on your team. You just have roles on your team and you play the game perfectly as possible, and you win or lose. And there's nobody puts more work in than another. Obviously, if someone throws a game, like makes a mistake, that's not just their fault. You gotta look at the fact that what went wrong on earlier stations, which means we could get to that part. So everyone puts in the same amount of work, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I got a question from Janice. Who's the second best player in your team?
With or without Joy?
Without right now.
I'm gonna say Lotat.
Okay.
Like, at that role, Lotat, definitely Lotat. Yeah, definitely. As long as he plays Wukong.
Get rid of Wukong.
Right now, still outside probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could give advice to your 3 players right now, what would that advice be? So, one for each person.
Lloyd. I would have to pick now which one I want him to work on more.
I'd say if you have
Work on
multiple, give all of them, but I feel like
work.
there could be a lot.
I'll just pick one for each. Work on your game knowledge, really. Just work on items and like what to build against certain team comps, and like when to build stuff and like that, and when to rotate and when to ward and when to do certain stuff, when to aggress, when to degress. Basically, just learn the game a little more. Delson, watch other junglers, basically. Watch what they do and basically try to replicate that until you can create your own style.
Okay.
Lotad, learn how to play something that's not Sun Wukong.
Oh, I could just imagine like
This is getting as bad as Jax with Rama. Like seriously, it's getting worse.
the funny part is I've been told by some people that the easiest warrior to play would be Odin.
No, the easiest warrior to play is Jack, probably.
True.
He's just vanilla. You axe the wave, you 2-it, it's gone. Then you box and then you heal. End the story.
Okay, so if there was a god you wanted to, how do I put this? Make a team comp right now, yeah? But not of the gods you've all played recently. Of characters you want your teammates to have learnt.
I'm a big fan of one of Jack's old team comps.
Okay.
It was basically CC City.
Oh no. Oh no, not this comp.
Where it was, if I remember correctly. I'd want to change it just to that team, but it'd be, for us team, it'd be Canonos Athena dual lane.
Okay.
It'd be for me, I'd say probably, if it was Joy, I would definitely say Ramit. It would be Honbats in the jungle, and then Alangshan in dual lane.
Interesting. So are those people
Because looking at the CC, you have a root, and they basically a transformation turns you into a pig, so you're fucking like you're banished basically. Two CCs on kind of nasty. Athena has a taunt and a slow. Athena, and then Ra has a blind and a slow, and so much follow-up damage, so it's kind of nasty as well. Homebats has Fear No Evil to fear you, your CC so long, he has a slow on his kit, along Shen, has knock up, and a taunt. So, and a root, and a pin, sorry, so roots.
Okay,
So there's so much CC, so much beads, like potential, like you can so much pick potentially. Athena dash taunt beads back off. Wait a second, Athena dash taunt. After when her taunt wears off, instantly Alam Shen taunt, instantly Hunbat ult, instantly Rout. Like seriously, you could pick up so many people with that.
So I'm getting confused right now with the chat. We've got one person getting confused who I'm with when it's already been said.
That's what I think will basically happen now. So that was my favorite comp probably.
Okay, so if you can ask each player to like arrange a god pool, yeah? So let's say 4 gods for each player, yeah? Each person. You can add the gods they may already know if you feel like it could work out with other people, but it could also be entirely different characters they have never played. So for Lotad, obviously anyone else but Sun Wukong, pretty much.
I'm sorry, what would you say? I was talking to my girlfriend, so I muted my mic.
Okay. 4 gods for each position. Who would you give, and who would you want them to either try out or get better?
So do I pick one god in each position, or how many gods in each position?
4 for each position.
So do I do myself as well?
Yes, but you can't base it around like your best. You have to base it around like for team comps and what would work well with each other and who you think would be like the best picks for their kind of play style.
Hoi, Rama, Kananos. Apollo, probably.
Okay, well,
But
before you start saying that one, quickly, and Luke, this isn't actually a new series, this is just an add-on to community chat.
does he not watch community chat does, bro? Like, seriously.
No, it's like,
Some fan.
it's just how he says, like, why does Chris have, like, 20 series out when I don't? I have Resident Evil. Pro Clubs got cancelled because of the fact that we got copyrighted. And then I've got community chat. That's about it, actually. That I do. That's it. So, oh well. Carry on.
Sports, I'd go definitely Athena. I personally like Athena Capri. And you know me, I like my Sylvanas, so I definitely want a Sylvanas
True.
support. Because you know, like, if it was definitely me, definitely Sylvanas, you see my Sylvanas support. It is the sexiest thing, known to man.
Just
All
quickly.
those.
Janice, that little message you put, Dean's already mentioned that I won't be doing that unless I make a whole different YouTube channel where no one can find it. Carry on.
Doesn't challenge your captain. No, so captain says yeah. Bro.
I know, but like, I don't want everyone knowing what we're doing.
Så let me say again. So Athena, I got Athena, Fafnir, Capri, Sylvanas, and probably Geb. I like Geb.
I find it funny that you gave 5 then. I think.
So I'll take Geb out then.
No, let's do 5. That actually works even better.
Mid lane, like Ra. I like to see Janus, not your Janus, the actual god Janus, not.
No, everyone
Actually,
would like
Janus,
to see
Janus, if you want to come in mid lane for us, that's perfectly fine. You can do that if you want. So, see. I like Toth.
Okay.
Raijin.
The stories with the Raijin straight picks that I've been hearing.
And probably Vulcan. Oh, no, not Vulcan, Scylla. I like Scylla.
Yes. Scylla is the best.
For jungle, definitely Thor, Naja, Ratatoska,
Okay.
Honbats, Raven. That's my top ones.
Okay. Now for solo.
Anyone but Wukong.
Wow.
I'm joking. Wukong, Alam Shen, Osiris,
Ymir.
Bellona, Kukulin.
Ooh. So is this based on who's on your team right now, or is this just based on what you would like to see?
I like seeing. I didn't go Morrigan by the way to the past, to be honest, because like we've not got Joe anymore, so like I'd rather go with this more simpler gods.
True, because you might either get someone worse than Joey or the same.
That's not going to fucking happen, is it?
You never know. You could
I
go
never
on a
said she
website
wasn't
and find
better. I never said Morgan wasn't better. I said I go for the more simpler gods. Jesus, I was like, bro, I'm getting assaulted by your mid laner.
Well, that's just because he loves the Morgan, and I'm gonna be honest, I prefer Scylla over the Morgan any day. That's just my opinion, because most people already know that I've classed Scylla as my daughter any day.
Complications, that's why he left.
Scylla, oh, simple. Okay. Now, you watched community chats from the past 2 weeks, correct?
I've watched every episode of Community Chat, thank you very much, I'm #1 fan.
Making me cry. Now, I want to hear, you remember the list game in the
Ah yes, I remember that again.
Did you make your own lists when we were asking, or
I did not.
do you need
did
a
not make
recap
my
of
list.
everyone?
I need a recap.
Okay, so do you want to write them down, or
I'll just remember them. Just talk me through each role and I make a list like roll.
yeah, give me 1 second, I'm looking for my notes. When you have a massive notebook and you need to find the exact page. Okay, well, I will just give you the list of the people who have been playing in a team. So you got from ADC, Walsh LW, you, me, and that kit from the past.
#4, me.
Really?
#3, that kid. #2, you. #1, Walsh W.
Okay. For support, you've got Joel, Remco, Luke, and Lloyd.
Lloyd for Remco 2, Joel. No, Remco 3, Joel 2, Luke 1, just because he's in the chat.
Just because he's in the chat. Janice, you're not even a support now, so you can't be #1. But going on, mid lane, you've got Bay, Ollie, Joey, and Janice.
#4, Ollie. #3, Joey. #2, Giannis. #1, Bay.
Ooh, Bay first. From jungle, you've got Matt, Lucas, Eddie, and Delson.
#4, Delson. #3, Lucas. #2, Eddie. #1, Matt.
And now you've got the solo laners, Alan, Dean, Anders, and Lotad.
#4, Dean.
What?
I'm joking. Joking. #4, Lotad.
Oh.
#3, Anders. #2, Dean. #1, Amber.
Okay. Now, would you like to do a big list of...
Did you say what Giannis put?
And fuck me in the ass, you say.
No. Oh, wait a second here. You put Luke first because he's in the chat.
And then,
Oh, yeah, bro.
and you fuck me in the ass, you sick. Oh god.
Yeah.
To be honest, I would do the exact same thing just because it annoys Yanis so much. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a list of the 24 people in this community so far, yeah?
Well, here we fucking go.
Yeah. This is the big list now, boys. We're coming on Janus. You're gonna be 24th because you're in the chat.
Obviously, yes, that works. Goes from second best mid to worst player in the community in the midst of like
Exactly.
2 minutes.
Exactly. Just because he's harassing you in the chat. When he harasses you in the chat, you have to put him at the bottom. So, do you want me to just say them all and you'll remember, or do you want me to say them and you write them down?
I'm not going to remember 24 people.
Oh,
I'll end up missing someone and going, oh shit, no, they should be there.
like what happened to me. I don't want to say with who, but you know.
Oh, we know you said it in the fucking community chat, fucking forgetting I existed. What the fuck, bro?
And don't forget, I forgot Lotad after.
How did you forget about me though? But that's gettable, he doesn't talk.
Yeah, but he's the only one that I really know properly.
What about Jack?
Okay, he's the only one I've met in real life.
Okay, better. You don't know you want to meet Jack in real life.
Yeah, I do. I want to meet Jack. I want to sit in that vlog seat that Jack has.
The famous vlog chair of Jack.
The famous Jack chair.
Right. Okay. What's
ready?
the list?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Dean, me,
Okay.
Janus, Jack, Alan, Matt, Ollie, Bay, Walshy LW, Joel, Remco, Eddie, Pooface01, because I don't want to. I saw him write his name down, so I'm just saying his PSN name. Anders, Datkit, Lucas, Joey, Lloyd, Delsin, Altair, Exemplary, Ray, Cass, and Lotad.
Alright. Okay, let's see.
This is pure banter from Jack.
Fuck you, Jack. I'm better at this season. You.
Why did I feel like you were gonna say that when you found out he was in? Jack, bring me to your vlog chair. I want to do a vlog. So, let me know when you're ready, yeah? I'm just gonna have a read of the chat while you add up the numbers. Obviously, we know Jack's gonna be number one, you know? Hashtag Jack for life. It's that poo face guy. Yeah, that's what the fuck. How many have you got so far done?
Not many.
Luke, if you're confused, I think they're talking about you. Oh, Jack's autocorrect. Okay. How many have you done now?
Okay, I'm just gonna go with what I've got.
What, have you finished?
Yeah, I just put it randomly, so I've got a lot wrong, and I'm going to regret.
Okay. Well, do you want to start? Who would you like to start with, number 1 or 24?
24.
Okay, so 24th.
24. I'm trying to second guess myself, I think. I really am trying to second guess myself.
Nope, you have to go with what you got.
24. God. I've got light.
23rd.
I've got this.
22nd.
I've got me.
What the fuck? 21st.
Lotad.
20th.
That cat.
19th.
Ramco.
18th.
Ray.
17th.
You.
Okay, I'm actually quite high up compared to what I gave me. Where did I put me on my list? I put myself 20th. 16th.
Anti.
15th.
Exemplary.
14th.
Ollie. aka Devara.
13th. No second guessing.
Anders.
12th.
Joy.
11th.
Lucas.
10th.
Luke.
Luke 10th.
Just because he's in the chat. Just because he's in the chat, he gets 10.
Oh, fucking hell. 9th.
Jolgana.
Yeah, no, Giannis, I kind of agree with your comment just then. And this is getting so tilted. 7th.
I think everyone realized that I second guessed myself on someone and I forgot to put Anders back in. I think everyone just realized that.
7th.
7. Oh, and 8th.
Oh, 8th.
World Shield W.
7th.
Eddie.
6th.
Dean.
5th.
Jack.
4th.
Janos.
3rd.
B.
2nd.
Amber.
And I'm guessing first you've got just Matt.
Yes.
Damn.
Mischief.
I think Giannis is calming down now after hearing you put him 4th. We all know that was a you second guessed yourself for that one. We all know it.
The only one I second guessed and forgot to put someone back in was Anders. That's the only one.
Oh. Yeah, everyone was confused that you put Anders ahead of Ollie.
Mistakes were made in the process.
Mistakes were made. Oh. If you could make a team, yeah, full of not like the best players in the community, but a team you feel you could work well with, yeah?
So I've got to be on the team.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna ask you to make the best team in the community afterwards, don't worry. But yeah, the best team you feel could work well with you on the team. You can be
Jack ADC.
ADC, you could be...
Jack ADC
Oh,
me support.
damn.
Janus mid. Matt Gaming's jungle. Alan Barcelona. There you go, that's a team I can work well on because he's so fucking good. But
But then, I'm guessing the reason why you didn't put Dean in there is because you can't get along with Dean.
pretty much.
The same thing goes with Janus and just Matt.
Oh, fuck's sake, I can't put them in together. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, hell to the no. Ain't no playing with Matt. I knew it. I knew Jazz was gonna come out with that.
Fine, Matt's out. I put that in the team.
Okay, there we go. There you go, Janus. I relieved you of your stress. And yes, Janus, he can play support and carry. Okay, now
That's the only two roles I can play.
make the best team in the community, and it doesn't matter about symmetry. Not symmetry. You know.
Jack Young's Wellin. That's the fucking best Wellin ever.
Okay.
Mid lane. B.
Okay.
Jungle. I'll take. I'll take Eddie.
Okay.
And like obviously this is I'm talking about best team. If I was one best team, I got Matt. But best team, I'm thinking just like as a person, like who I get along, like who I think would get along as a good team and would gel together as a team.
True.
So yeah, Eddie, and then Solane, Dean probably.
Because the Caprian
just Dean Eddie, so like that's probably be a good team.
Sounds like it'd be a good team. Okay, so you've made the best team, you made the best team based around you. Now, in the community, make the worst team by moving people to different roles they can't play.
The worst team possible, right? So you're playing support.
True, because I can't play support.
Delson's playing solo.
I swear he's played solo though.
No, we all know how that went.
Okay.
Who's playing it?
Yeah, I missed that one. Oh.
Yeah, and stop the cake. Let's do that. I'll just go with that team.
Yeah. Oh.
No, Lloyd made it.
Okay.
Me ADC.
You ADC.
Yeah, I can play ADC obviously. That's fine, man. I can't play ADC, so.
Okay, now, if you could put people in their preferred roles, but you have to put them in a team without any synergy whatsoever, what would you make?
So
I feel like I know exactly.
Janus Matt dueling.
I would have put Janus mid, Matt jungle.
No. Janus Matt dueling. Joey Delson mid and jungle.
Okay.
And then Lotad gets thrown in because he doesn't talk.
Which pisses off Delson anyway. Oh.
Done. Teammate.
Janus Matt duo lane. Oh my god. I want to see that happen. Janus, you're doing it. You're doing it. Janus is gonna do it. Now, if... Let's say Joey came back to your team, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because of stuff being resolved and Joey decided he came back. and you had,
Mhm.
let's say, an extra 2 weeks of training, yeah,
Mhm.
of 5 man. So you played for 2 weeks, not non-stop, but for, let's say, 5 games every day. Yeah, is that okay?
Mhm.
5 games every day for a 5 man team. If you had, do you think you'd be ready to scrim a team, and which team?
What teams are left? Like who's like these two teams that were getting made? You said on community chat last week. Are they still getting made?
Okay, true. But let's go with the community chat before that, where we've got Luke's
Oh
team,
yeah,
Luke's old team,
definitely.
my
Metatorius would definitely be ready to scream them. I think just because of if from you and Dean's like not saying anything, but you kept spoiling it anyway, Chris, just because you like saying names of people instead of their new ADC or new mid or stuff like that. You said they were both new to the game anyway. Yes, I'd love to go up against that, especially if Joy came back. Please, Joy, come back.
Oh, that is gonna be.
It'd be me and Joy. It'd basically be me and Joy versus Lucas Hernandez. Who can carry more?
Yeah, Luke said the only thing he wanted was a better ADC. That
Wait
sounds
a
decent.
minute. Wait a minute. I don't know this is true, but those rumors that Luke was trying to get Jack. Is this true? I want to ask him because Luke's in the chat now. Is this true?
Even if Luke says it's a lie, it was actually true.
He
Yep.
was. There we go.
Even he will agree. He was trying to do it.
I was just wondering if it was true because I heard the rumors. So I heard it on the rumor mill. Jack might have came out of retirement, but then I remember this Jack. It took a
Okay,
miracle.
so you've got the best. You made the best team. You made all of this team. Now, if you could decide, yeah, on a god for each. Let's. Everyone in the community, you've got all of their names there.
No, look, I can't confirm that.
What? Can't confirm what? Me. Yes, Genesis, do it. Yeah. Okay. So if you had to pick, so let's say everyone in the community, or let's just go with your team and my team, and let's add Luke because he's in the chat, yeah. And let's add Jack as well. Let's add Jack as well because he's in the chat. If you have to base everyone on one god, name each god for each person.
Lotus on Sun Wukong.
Okay.
Let me think. Luke's playing Fafnir. Just because that's the scrim he won.
Damn, Jack, I'm definitely not Rama.
Definitely not, right?
Carry on. Just carry on.
Yeah, this is like Jack. Definitely nobody thought you would never playing Rama, right? Jack on Rama.
Okay.
This is actually no. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go to Wishing. Me on Caminos, Lloyd on Capri. I died for Joy back in Joy on Ra. Dadson on Naja. Lotte on Wukong. Your team. You on Cupid. Remco on Athena. Giannis on Noah, just because one shot. Eddie on Atia. Dean on Sun Wukong as well. Like, it'd be a battle of who gets Sun Wukong.
It's how Yanis straight up said to me, like, I should be like Medusa.
Then I see Luke gets Fafnir, Jack gets Frama. There you go, sorted.
Nice. Now, out of let's think of one last question for the day. Let's do that. What do you think will happen in the future? No, like, prediction. What do you want to happen?
I get picked up by toxic jungle.
No imagination, please.
Hey, I'm got good.
True. Seal it for your team. For your team.
We win a scrim against you guys, I guess. That's what I want to have.
But with your team, are you just gonna have 4 people? You,
No,
Delson, Notad, and Lloyd?
No, Joy comes back. Joy and Des and Matt, Joy and everyone in the team kisses and makes up.
Big strawberry
fine.
kisses.
Yeah, then we go kill you guys, pretty much. That's what I want.
That's all you want? Oh look, Bay's in the chat.
Is Bay still making a team? I want to know.
Ask him. Ask him.
This isn't my show. I don't run this show.
Well, technically, this isn't the show where I ask that kind of stuff.
You're the interviewee. Interview.
Bay, get your ass on and make a team. That's what everyone wants. Okay, well, I guess I want to say thank you for joining me today. Hopefully your team gets back together, or you at least find someone who can help you out as much as Joey.
Feel the void Joy left in my heart.
Well, you can still ask Joey to, like, join you when there's, you know, that person's not in. Not naming names of who the argument was with. Oh, so no, he's not making a team anymore.
It's Lucas and Anders. We need to find out, because I want to know if I have anyone to scream without getting murdered.
Before you go, Janis wants me to ask you, who are you gonna try get mid, or are you getting your guy back?
Well, we're gonna have to try and get somebody new, because as much as I want Joy to come back, they're not going to kiss and make up, so...
Well, I know Joey said he would make up if there was an apology.
Well, no, because I know the other person is definitely not going to apologize, so that's never going to happen.
That's the point, that's the point.
I thought he was making a team. Thought Anders was making a team already, with Lucas.
Yeah, I asked him, he says he doesn't know anymore.
Okay, right, I guess. Anyway, I've got to go.
Anyway, thank you for joining. Hopefully everything goes well and you find a new mid laner that gives you your void, and you go and destroy, well, anyone.
I need a team that's actually at my skill level. At my team's skill level.
Pretty much. Well,
not scream, not real guys. That would be like literally walking into being slaughtered every fucking game.
well, see you guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Adios.